A West Virginia coal company with nearly $3 million in environmental fines is still mining and still racking up violations. And tonight, WOAY investigates how that's possible. Our team reviewed state records and uncovered a pattern of unpaid fines, safety incidents, and regulatory silence, raising serious questions about oversight and accountability.
Mines with long records of environmental and safety violations continue to operate with little state intervention. WOAY reviewed documents from just two of them in Raleigh and Wyoming counties, where permits were granted, fines unpaid, and enforcement largely absent. In 2017, Lexington Coal Company took over dozens of permits from Alpha Metallurgical Resources on the Raleigh-Boone County line. How they got those permits is raising questions. According to Vernon Haltom, many of those violations now on Lexington's record were already present under Alpha. He says the DEP's decision to transfer them anyway may have been an effort to shield Alpha from further accountability.
DEP allowing that deal was ill-advised, I believe.
Since then, Lexington has racked up nearly $3 million in environmental fines. They've paid just under $300,000, and yet the company continues operating.
Well, they made the payment in June, and none since. Yet, they are actively mining. They are actively getting violations.
New violations include illegal land clearing, sediment damage, and oil spills. And in January, a worker died on one of Lexington's sites.
They had a fatality on the Crescent No. 2 site in January.
In an email, the DEP said the alternative enforcement process is ongoing. But after months of fines and little repercussion, Haltom says the message is clear.
The fact that they're allowed to stack violation on top of violation and delinquency upon delinquency and fine upon fine with no real effective enforcement is it's an affront to the people, and it's a betrayal of the trust that the citizens have in the government agencies that are supposed to be collecting those fines and protecting their health.
Cases of lax enforcement aren't isolated. WOAY reviewed records from the Itman No. 5 deep mine in Wyoming County showing failure to submit discharge reports. And when they were submitted, levels were above permitted limits. The DEP promised responses last week. Despite multiple follow-ups, nothing has arrived. Newswatch also reached out to Lexington Coal, who declined to comment, and to Consul, the owner of the Itman mine. We have not heard back. For residents downstream facing sickness, contaminated water, and little government support, daily life is still survival. But they don't want coal to go away. They just want to see it mined safely for those above and below ground.
I love coal. If it wouldn't be for coal, we would not run. This country would not run. Trust and believe me, I know that. I feel that. However, these people have to do it right and safe.
Newswatch reached out to the DEP about this matter, and at the time of airing, we have not heard back. For Newswatch, I'm Danny Delante.